Today I'm here to talk about things people need to know on how all these people made their millions, billions, and which I want to get into it. The tools that made them who they are today. So let's get into the main topic. Number one is money. Most people love to talk all about money, 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 money. But do we know the real definition of money? Because everybody wants to be rich, but you don't know what is money, but you want to make that money. How is that possible? It doesn't sound right to me also. So most of us define money as a token, or I would say something that we get to pay to get something we need. But that's not the real definition of money. If you really want to be rich, money is a token which is rewarded or given to someone who provide a product or service to someone. That's just the real definition of money. So you have to learn what is money to you and try to create something so that you can be given a token of what you want to provide, or the service or the product. That's all you need to know. So sit down and think about this. Yeah, what type of token that I want to provide to get given money. And the next thing is value. That's where people get it wrong most of the time. Everybody can create a product or service, but it's hard to create something that can be related to the customers. And that's when it comes to value, because you have to give out value, get value back. So how do I put this? Because everybody in this world will provide value to someone in different ways, but when it comes to business, value is provided in a different shape. Because in business, when you want to provide value, you have to try to provide something that will help the other person so that he can help you also, giving out something for that. Right now I'm here giving out value, but I don't know when this value is going to pay out. I'm just doing it so for a long time. This is a long time investment, providing value to people, and also I'm getting value from this thing I'm doing right now. So you have to learn what type of value do I want to create, and how do I want to create it, and what is going to be related to my customers. I am people that would love to get what I'm selling. Because whenever you know what is money, you have to provide the value, and to provide the value you need a product or services to provide the people. So you have to sit down and ask yourself, what type of value do I want to create to the world? Because everybody is here creating a value. You can't sit down and money start coming out from the air. It's not possible. You have to create something for yourself. Third one will be skill sets. I put skill sets as the third one because in life that's one of the biggest things we really need right now. Have you ever think about this? You may lose everything in life, but one thing that will never go away after losing everything is your skill set. Why you invest in yourself to learn a skill set. And that's one of the biggest, I would say, biggest struggle we are facing right now in our country. Everybody wants to start a business, but we are not ready to learn the skill set. We just want to employ someone to do the job. Why not learn to do it for yourself? And when you get better, you get to employ someone in the future, and you have experience about that field. What about if that person dumps you? He learns everything and you don't know anything. You're just giving out the money. That means Oyo is your case. So learn how to get a skill set, because you may lose everything in this life. You may go bankrupted, but when you have a skill set, it's more easier for you to build up from starting, because you already have the experience and you have the skill set to build that same product again, or services, or that company again. So learn to invest in skill sets that will help you. Then the fourth one is education. Education is more like the skill set, but the difference between that is skill set is something like a skill that you may have to make you prosper in this field or in that field. When education is when learning more about your field, because most people think, yeah, I already have this skill set, I don't need to learn more. But that's not how the game works. If you want to play an infinite game, you have to learn more from your mentees, mentor, from people who are far, on social media, what's going on in your space. Because whenever you slack, this is a competitive game. Nobody is going to wait for you. You have to learn to take action and keep on learning. And when you keep on learning, you get better every time. You get to know what I need to do, what I need to stop, what software I need to use, different kind of thing. So education matters a lot. Try to put a lot in education. That's the fourth one. I would say the fifth one. I always say this a lot. Your net worth is your network. And that's really a big thing I believe in. And I would love to put this in three different ways. Your network is your network for sure. Because in this life we are in now, nobody wants liability. But thank God to our parents, our brothers and uncles who are trying to just manage us, even though we are already a headache to them. But after them, when you want to go to the real world, nobody have to take any liability for anybody. You have to create something for me to get something in return. And I love to put your net worth is your network in three different places. The number one would be peer group. Try to learn from peer group. Try to develop something, because when you have a like-minded peer group, it's help you create a product you never think you can do. It help you argue with each other about this thing's right, this is wrong, and you get to learn from each other and make life better by creating wonderful things into the world. More like, for example, more like Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos never started alone. He had someone who believed in him, who invested in his company, which he built something. Bill Gates also. Bill Gates started with one of his friends to build this wonderful product. He never started his software company alone. He started with someone who believed in his vision, who like brought their mission together, their idea together, which they brought that to life. That's when investing in peer group matters. The second one, I would say, getting people to invest in what you have. Is when you have an idea, so you have to try to find people who has money but don't know what to do with it. That's why I said nobody wants liability. You can't just sit down and just see this guy with money, just go to him, yo, I need money for free. Try to provide him with value so that he can help you in life also. That's when your network is your network also work. Then the last one, you will start building something. For sure, you need someone at the top who can help you in future. And to get that type of person, you have to give her value to get in value. Scrub my bag and get back what I did for you. That's how the life work right now. So don't think your network is your net worth, and you think it's just a joke. It's not a joke, bro. You have to learn all these things because it really matters. All these people didn't just make it by them also. They have someone who helped them in the long run, and who made them who they are today. And through that, there needs a network and which they build through their journey. The last one, and I would say one of the best thing people get to forget about building a business, is the biggest tools that can help you, and which is team. In everything you do, you have to employ a team to make job easier for you, to make things faster for you. And that's where we get it wrong. Everybody always call themselves, I'm a self-made millionaire. Bro, check yourself. You are not a self-made millionaire. If not for your team, you won't be where you are today. And team are the backbone of each company. And don't forget, any company you are employing a team. Don't think the people are working for you, but you are working for them. Without them, you can't be who you are today. And if you try to play a one-man game, bro, you can't win with someone playing a five-person game. That's not possible. You may be smart, you may be intelligent, you may be hardworking, but you can't overcome or overtake the person who is playing a infinite game, trying to build a team that can be irreplaceable, trying to build something that is hard to take off or beat. because you are playing one man game, and in every business you need a team of people to build something that is wonderful, to build a billion-dollar company. And how to get all this kind of people? You have to find people who are missionaries, who are ready to invest in the company and get back for what they are doing. It's not that hard. All these leaders, you just have to calm down, employ these people, try to make them feel, you, I'm working for you, so that you people can get to communicate and build something wonderful. And when you have a team, you don't get to be in the business anymore, you get to be on the business, because right now you don't need to be doing some boring job which you have been doing before. Right now you have someone who can do it for you. All you need to do is just keep on educating yourself and try to bring out idea, innovative, try to put this one to do the job, put this one, because you already have a team who can do it, not you taking all the workload. And that's why you need a team in anything you do. Make sure you try to make everything easier for yourself through having a team. Without a team, like I said, you can never be where you are right now. And that's all I have to say today. And everything I just talk about is there's all proven receipts out there for it. Let me give you an example, more like Dangote. We talk about money, the first one. Dangote sat down and know what's his money, and he tried creating a value. What type of products or services did he create? We have Dangote cement, Dangote rice, and we have the refinery coming on the way. He's trying to provide something that can be related to his customers and his environment. Then the third one is education. Dangote is someone who is an advocate of learning, always learning, having skill sets, learning to be a leader, because to be a leader is also a skill set you need to learn. It's not something that you just wake up, I want to start a business, I want to start a company, without the skill set of being a leader. Though you are just going to bankrupt the company. And to be a leader, you have to go through different kind of stages, which he did, and he's building different company in his own venture industry. And the fourth one, like I said, is learning or education. Education is like now Dangote, someone who has to put more on education so that he can make his company more better each and every time, and which is doing that every day. Then the fifth one is networking. Networking is something that's helping him right now. For him building a refinery, he didn't do it alone. He have a network of people, politicians, federal governments, who helped him with bringing this project to life. And without networking, he cannot be able to do that. That's why you need a good network, and that's why I believe your network is your net worth. Then his team. Without his team, he can't be who he is today, because Dangote can't be managing all those companies. So he had to employ a team in each and every one of his company. Each of these company have a CEO who manage everything, who manage the daily returns and everything. And without a team, he could not be able to achieve this milestone. Like I said, these skill sets, all these tools I just mentioned, are something that can make you a billionaire. And don't think all these things are easy. Everything here is hard. You just have to go one at a time and achieving each one of them. And one day you thank yourself for doing it. And let me tell you something. This is just a tip of an iceberg of what I'm going to be releasing before the end of the year. So make sure you watch, you subscribe, and like and share to friends and family. My name is Musa Dagba, and I would love to see you next time in my next video. Thank you.